Yesterday's WWDC keynote featured a moment that captivated the audience, yet almost everyone misunderstood its true purpose. Apple dedicated minutes to showcasing a blind woman utilizing the new Siri camera on her iPhone. We watched as she pointed her device at objects, with Siri describing the environment, identifying items, and answering complex questions in real time. It was universally praised as one of the most impressive and emotionally resonant demonstrations of the presentation. But here is the massive secret Apple did not say out loud. That demonstration had nothing to do with the iPhone. It was an elaborate Trojan horse. That brilliant Siri showcase was actually a stealth announcement for a revolutionary pair of smart glasses that literally does not exist yet, but is targeting a late 2027 release. Once you understand this hidden agenda, everything Apple revealed yesterday about their visual artificial intelligence clicks into logical focus. We are looking at a masterclass in product foreshadowing. Mark Gurman recently confirmed that Apple's secretive smart glasses, operating under the internal codename N50, are officially locked in for that late launch window. They were initially projected for 2026, but developmental hurdles pushed the timeline back, ensuring perfection. However, the crucial piece of information from Gurman's report is the part the majority of the tech community completely skimmed past. Apple is not building these upcoming glasses to compete with their Vision Pro headset or any other spatial computing device. Instead, their crosshairs are firmly locked on disrupting your regular, everyday prescription eyewear. Apple's internal objective is to dominate the $200 to $500 traditional eyewear market. They are completely ignoring the virtual reality crowd. They want the everyday consumer who walks into an optician's office and drops $300 on designer frames worn every day. According to multiple highly placed sources, Apple CEO Tim Cook is obsessed with making this specific product a reality before he eventually steps down. One insider explicitly described Cook as someone who cares about absolutely nothing else when it comes to Apple's current hardware pipeline. That is the staggering level of internal priority and resources sitting behind a product category that most casual observers still dismiss as vaporware. This is not just another accessory. This is viewed internally as the ultimate culmination of Apple's wearable strategy. The company knows that for mass cultural adoption, it cannot look like Valley Tech. This strict requirement brings us directly to the physical design, which is exactly where Apple is executing a strategy that competitors have failed to grasp. These new glasses are being meticulously engineered around premium acetate frames. This is the exact same high-quality, durable material utilized by legacy traditional eyewear brands. Multiple frame prototypes are currently undergoing secret testing, prominently featuring classic rounded and modern square designs. They are being developed in at least 2 distinct sizes to comfortably accommodate vastly different facial structures. The ultimate design mandate is to create glasses that look entirely normal and unremarkable to observers. There will be no bulky plastic temples, no visible camera lenses bulging out, and no glowing displays bleeding strangely through the glass. Apple recently filed several fascinating patents detailing a method for physically moving the complex eye tracking sensors directly into the side arms of the frame itself. This ingenious engineering trick keeps the primary lens area incredibly thin, lightweight, and optically pristine. The end result, according to every single person lucky enough to describe the working prototypes, is something that looks identical to a stylish pair of vintage glasses, completely masking the incredibly powerful supercomputer hidden inside the chassis. This brings us right back to why yesterday's WWDC keynote directly connects to this upcoming hardware revolution. The Siri camera feature that Apple proudly revealed on stage, allowing you to point your iPhone at anything and have artificial intelligence instantly describe and identify it, is absolutely not a final product. It is a psychological training ground. Apple is deliberately releasing this visual Siri capability on the iPhone first, so that by the time these smart glasses arrive, millions of everyday users will already be deeply familiar with the behavior. The habit of pointing at objects and asking AI becomes perfectly natural. They are essentially establishing the entire user interaction model on the iPhone right now, ensuring that the experience feels completely natural the exact second people put those glasses on their face. This is the exact same brilliant long-term strategy Apple successfully utilized with Face ID. They introduced the depth sensing technology on the iPhone first to normalize it, then slowly spread it to the iPad, then the Mac. The Siri camera software is purposefully being seeded into the consumer market years before the specific wearable hardware that actually needs it the most even exists. It is mass consumer conditioning. When they do launch, the glasses themselves are fully expected to include high-fidelity hidden cameras, studio-quality microphones, spatial audio speakers, and deep iPhone integration running Apple Intelligence entirely on the device. There will be absolutely no built-in visual display, no augmented reality holograms, and no complex user interface floating in your field of vision. It will feature just passive artificial intelligence running silently in the background, instantly ready to answer when you ask, and completely quiet when you do not. While this sounds like a technological limitation, this philosophy of invisible utility made AirPods a massive phenomenon. Gurman's framing of this launch was intentional. Apple is not merely going after Meta. They're aiming to upend the global eyewear industry, the same way the Apple Watch decimated the mechanical watch market. The pricing strategy points to a retail range competitive with Meta's Ray-Ban glasses, starting around $299. That price effortlessly puts these glasses within reach of consumers who spend that much on standard dumb frames. Would you permanently replace your regular daily glasses with these? Let us know in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.